like, wow, it's kind of snowballing now and I'm getting the work versus, you know, early on where you're really kind of just looking for work?
It just sort of happened. I did it in a particular way that I actually highly recommend. I was in what they call a small market first. I was in Birmingham, Alabama, and I was a teenager, and I made my little demo tape, and I put on a suit and put my hair up. And I went door to door, cold calling ad agencies to try to get work and commercials, and I had a little schedule that I would call them back and check in, like a sales clerk, you know, salesperson. And it just sort of built that way, and I built my business in Birmingham that way, and I would always ask people ahead of me in the game, people who were a lot better than me, when they had a second, you know, just, hey, what do you think about that? You know, any suggestions? Okay, great. And then I'd leave. You know, I didn't often ask them to pull time out of their day, because they don't have time. No one has time. But I spent a lot of time in a small market, putting in a lot of hours. I did 7 or 8 years in a small market before I went to LA. I went Birmingham and then Atlanta. And I could really cut my teeth and become the top of that market, so I got in my 10,000 hours. Are you guys familiar with? Probably not. Some of you are. That book, Outliers, by Malcolm Gladwell, excellent book. It talks about once you put in your 10,000 hours, you really got some expertise in something. And math person, okay, let's say you sleep 8 hours, or you technically should. You've got other stuff to do for a few hours a day, so you've got like maybe 4 to 6 hours a day you could really spend on something that's not making a living, etc., that's building a new business, which is what this would be. Divide 10,000 by 4. Anyone? Oh wait, hold on. 2,500. Okay. All right, so 2,500. So can somebody divide 2,500 by 300?
8.
300?
About 8.
What is it?
About 7, 8. 7
or 8. So that's how many years it's going to take you to really get to expert status. But the thing that happened for me was, because I had my 7 or 8 years, and I did more than 4 to 6 hours a day because it was my full-time job down there. When I got to LA, I went to cut my demo, and the woman who cut my demo, I went to the best person I could find who does working people's demos, and I had her direct me. She told me what to do. I did everything she said. And when I walked in there, she didn't know me from anybody. And in 45 minutes, I was able to knock out 8 completely different kinds of, this was commercials. And she was like, oh my God. I wasn't that brilliant. I had just done my hours. But everyone thought, oh my God, she's so brilliant. No, I just put in my time, but I didn't tell her that. I was like, oh, thanks. I just want to do it. You know? And then I got an agent within a month, and I got my first cartoon series within a month. But it's because I built up all that pressure behind. And this is the thing, the ability to delay gratification is a superpower. I'm not kidding you. With money, with your art, with your career, with relationships, with everything, it's a freaking superpower. So let's go get it. Yes, back to this side, there was someone toward the back.